the harbour wall, the place you love the most. I can see you there alone, but are you? No, I'll be there soon. But if you could see me now, and if you could see me now, I hope that I'm making you proud. I hope that I'm making you proud. Proud.
What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Rebuilding Sunderland. If you're excited for this episode, hit the like button and subscribe for daily FM content on the channel. Down below is the FM channel and the FIFA channel and the FP channel. Sorry, down below. Go check those out if you're feeling adventurous. So, season 2 of Sunderland. Yep, we're back. Kept my job, which is surprising, though I think it's still under, you know, the digging what happened last season on this season as well. So if I have a bad start to this season, that could be, you know, problematic. I did consider ending the series last season, but I thought I want to try and complete the series in one way or another. If we get to Premier League, which is probably the best I can probably do with the short time I've got, and how bad I am at this game with this kind of level of team, or I get sacked. That way, there's a definitive ending to this series one way or another. Or if we keep going on and on to the end of the year, then we keep going on to the end of the year. The good news is, obviously, they say just carry over to the next FM, which we could carry over if we wanted to. I don't think I will do that. I think for the first, I don't think I'm going to do that unless we're really doing well. If it's kind of like we're stuck in the rut, then maybe not. So, you want to know what's happened in the summer, don't you? Well, it's been an interesting summer. Deals were on and off, and then money was available, not available, and then more money came in. So let's go through the incomings first. Explain what I've done. It's very difficult to do. It's not quite done with transfers yet. I'm still trying to work on one more transfer, but one more deal, I should say. So let's go through what I have done, and then we'll discuss what I may do or try to do in the last few days of the window. So I'll start off with the one that you probably saw in the last episode if you watched it. With basically Oliver Norwood's been signed, deal done, he's joined. Just a better technical midfielder in centre midfield area that we could go for. His contract was running, I think his contract was running low and managed to get him a cheap deal. So yeah, that's done. He won't start every game, but it's an option of like, okay, not every player can start every game, but the quality of depth hopefully is better. Not amazingly quick, but good technicals in terms of passing, technique, crossing on corners, good and decent and okay mentals as well. So, you know, it's never going to be perfect, but that's the deal you already saw before I get away first. Got Neil Anderson, striker, a backup option with a bit of pace up front, which is what I wanted. I want an alternative striker. Also, he can play AMC and left mid as well. Would I use him in them roles? Probably not, honestly, that much, but he can play there, and it is useful. Obviously, he's going to play a striker mainly. I've used this guy before on previous FM. I think I used him on FM23. I think I used him on. So yeah, he's back up to Ross Stewart. Really, it's a different option. He'll probably play the same role, pressing forward, advance forward, but he's got the pace. So it's an alternate option, and he scored lots of goals for Plymouth last season. So it's another option for us up front, and we paid £2.2 million, but it's not all in one go. It's like 1 million and the rest in installments. So I think a nice little deal there. Not an amazing deal, but it's an option given the limited funds that we had. Got a deal with Manchester United to loan players in, but the problem with the options was Manchester United. I wanted Man United because obviously I know the players really well, but it's not a loan deal that allows you to get players necessarily off for free. Though this guy is one of them. Shoretire, a left winger / AMC again, on loan. I don't think we're paying wages for him on this occasion. No, we're not. Some of these players are trying to get for United had that option where you don't have to pay any wages on monthly contribution. Some did. So it's one of the things. But the pace is what I went for there. Not terrible technicals, not great, but again, it's a loan option. It's not terrible. And the option of Al Fernandez, again, I don't think we're paying transfer. No, we're not paying anything for these wages or anything like that. Again, just an option at left back, a different option, a bit more pace in there. Not terrible technique, good first touch, good dribbling. So again, limited budget, sign players that I kind of know. So yeah, that's another transfer we did for a loan deal. And last but not least, for now, another winger on loan from Watford. I was going to try and sign this guy, but the funds don't allow it. His contract runs out in 2025, but again, 6.5k a week we're paying. No monthly fee, no monthly fee or monthly used fee, anything like that. Again, he's an option at right wing. You can play at striker if you need him to as well, and left wing as well. So as you can see, I like functionality. I like, not saying that we've got to be natural in like 3 or 4 positions, but like, okay, he's playing in the right wing, but can he play left wing? Yeah, at a push. So awesome. Obviously, he's going to be a problem with the fact that the inside forward role. However, it's an option. It's a different player. It's better depth, and hopefully will help us out. If not gets promoted this year, hope is to get us away from the relegation and keep it away from there. That's the incomings. Outgoings, not massive amounts. It's usually players like Gooch, who you know about, and loan deals. It's mainly been players that are out on loan who just don't want to be here, or I'm moving them on. I'm trying to sell some players as well. But it's been a very difficult summer. It's been many loan deals and free transfers and one low fee on a striker. Just the lack of funds was there, really. And it kept changing all the time. But I think it's a decent summer. It's not perfect. I'm still working on another transfer. We're going to transfer into here. I'm looking at a right winger. And also this guy is possibly going to go out on loan. I think that's probably what's going to happen. I may sell him as well if Disney comes in for him. This is the guy I'm looking at for right back. I don't know if it's going to happen. I'm not entirely certain. It depends on wages and all the rest of it. The loan deal is, the wages should be okay. I'm just not sure if I'm going to be able to pull that off or not. We'll have to wait and see. So that is the summer transfer window. This is how we're lining up at the moment. Obviously, Roberts is playing the cam. We've got Neil and Wood. We've got Neil and Chiri, and Ellis can play in AMC. So I'm trying to cover the bases. Obviously, a lot of players here are not on loan. It's not because I'm trying to avoid loan players. It's just the way it's worked out. I'd like to have a squad where I know these players are going to stay here, but I know loans can be very useful as well. So I'm not dead set on it. I'm just going to see how this goes with these guys here. Kirkin was a weird one. I forgot to mention this. The weird bit about it was he's got a £10.5 million release clause in his contract to go to a hired club. Yet when Spurs made the bid for him for £6 million, it said it met the release clause criteria. Like, no, it hasn't. It's 10.5. He turned down Spurs, and no one else has come in for him. So that was potentially like, okay, I don't really want to lose him, but it's £6 million in the budget. And it could potentially be a way to reinvest in the team. So yeah, that is what we'll go with today. One game we're against Bristol City, guys. I don't know how long this is going to take to go through. I haven't taken the recording yet. We've been rather and bad on the form in the last, essentially. Actually, I need a strike on the bench, don't I? Really. I'm thinking just there, nailing this. I'm sure I changed that and that before I saved last night, but clearly not. So yeah, this might be still on key highlights, to be honest with you, because last episode we did when we did a season, we had on key highlights. So maybe it may still be on there. If it is, I'll change it. Though to be honest with you guys, I do prefer key highlights. Honestly, it gets through games quicker. I can get forward quicker. I don't see a difference in what I notice and what I don't notice on key extended highlights. So I think I'm on key highlights. We are on key highlights. So we'll just keep it on extended and we'll go from there. So yeah, I'm not expecting miracles in this season. I just want to get a comfortable top half finish if we possibly can. And I just want to see, oh, that's a red card. That's a red card. But I've been here before with my team recently. I've had red cards go in my favour and it not really benefit us. So hopefully that'll benefit today, but let's wait and see. Throw in now. That's poor from Pritchard. That long ball at the pitch. Sure, we can end our losing streak now. I'm not sure how many games it is. Neil. He's got Alice a bit of space. On time. Finds Aval Fernandez. Down the line to Clark. Clark, nice bit of skill there. That's it. Shifting the ball. Back to Aval Fernandez. Curls it in fouls for Stewart. Oh, you're kidding me. It's a free header at the far post and the net is wide open for him to score. He's got to score that, I think. Free kick for Roberts. Thinks it in. Stuart fix it on. Ballard's in there. It's this again. It's all this again. Getting chances and not quite taking them. And now Pitcher's got an injury, which isn't great. So I'm gonna put Patrick Roberts in the central area there, and bring Samu Kalu on for Pritchard. And straight away, well, okay, maybe they're not miles better. I'm more comfortable with that, given that they seem to be a bit better than the previous season where very little options. Kalu. Why is Hazard in there and not... Okay, this is going completely wrong. I don't know what's happened here. Kalu. Cut. Good ball over the top. Ross Stewart's in. Ross Stewart! Like I said, if he's not scoring goals, it's a worry. But this is... I don't know if this is an encouraging sign or a negative sign, because we're getting the chances, we just can't convert them. So I don't know whether I should be concerned by that, or pleased that we're getting chances, just these guys can't incapable of putting back in the net, or whether that's something to be really concerned about. Badic. Long ball. Ross Stewart wins a header, or sort of. Roberts brings it forward. Roberts. He's got options forward if you can. He's running by himself in the penalty area. Roberts. He's across the ball shoot there. You can't just run it like that. He's got across the ball shoot a bit earlier than that. Mikut. Neil. Clark. Neil. Good ball. Kalu. Stewart. He's on a poor game. He's offside anyway, but he's on a poor game with his finishing. Let's go kick straight away here. I mean, if we can't end our losing streak or non-winning streak against 10 men here, then we've got a serious problem, or potentially a serious problem. Kalu, again, he could have gone forward with that. I think that's where Neil Ennis could be a bit more of a threat when he's got that movement and pace of Al Fernandez. We're dominating this game. We should do with 10 men, and they possibly happen if finish next time, sit back a bit. Stewart. Through to Kalu. Sean Roberts, it's time! It is! It's been coming. Bristol City 0, Sunderland 1. It's been coming. It was all about getting that clear-cut chance. And nice to see Roberts getting a goal rather than Stu getting them all the time. This is nice football. Again, it's against 10 men, so we've got to factor into the equation. But nice football. Stuart, good ball through. Kalu sees the pass early, plays it there. The keeper can't quite set himself in time. I'll get a crossing quickly enough to cover that far post. And it's 1-0 against Bristol City. And it might be the end of our long non-winning streak. I'll have to check if we win this game how long it's been since we won a game. I want to say it's been 10 games. It's probably been more than that in reality. But, yeah, 1-0. The key thing is now to get another goal and maybe get another 2 if we can to really get the confidence a bit higher. Ball down the line to Roberts here. He's got space to bring us down. He has. Crosses it in. Cleared. Reaction to this. Well done. Neil. Out wide to O'Neill. Ball in the box. Ross Stewart's in there. On target. I think that's the problem with that one was he's a good idea, but he's so far out the keeper can see it coming. Figure Roberts with a free kick long range. Gone for it. In towards the net. Ballard. Oh. Again, it's that kind of opportunity. We're getting chances. We just can't seem to be consistently taking them, which is a disappointment, honestly. But maybe it'll change soon. Roberts with a corner kick swings it in. Stewart at the far post. It's been cleared. Mikut. Out wide, essentially to Ballard. Now Mikut again. Now O'Neill. Okay, that was nowhere near. Well, actually, it was close to going in, I suppose, wasn't it? Gives me a bit of praise here because they generally are playing well. Doesn't get a second goal. Roberts in the corner kick, dinks it in the penalty area. It's cleared to the box to Clark. Clark hits it. Offside anyway. But again, decent attempt. Goal kick. Or free kick, technically, isn't it? My worry is that we can see the goal now from just being too slack and not finish this game off. Clark running through. Yeah, I see what he's trying to do there. I mean, in reality, I'd like him to hold the ball up and play something else in. I'm not sure it was really on though, but we need to get a second goal here. I may take Ross Stewart off in a minute and get someone with a bit of pace on. Ball in the box. Stewart! Ignore me, he's just gone and scored. Bristol 0, Sunderland 2. It's about time he scored. He's had like 2 sitters today. Sitters by his standards, I would say. Finally, we got the goal, 2-0, and maybe now the streak of without winning the game is coming to an end. And Ross Stewart heads it in for 2-0. Perfect. And a goal from a corner kick. Very rare for us. So we are 2-0 up. Let's go make changes. Let's get some guys on that we know we get a look at and see how they play. Just to get fresh legs on and see what they're like and rotate. Because we are 2-0 against 10 men. I feel we can afford, in theory, to make that kind of change. Yeah. power second, right? We're recording episode, typical. So yeah, here comes another attack for us now. Elise finds that Val Fernandez has got plenty of time on the ball here. Norwood. Elise. Nice passing here, keeping the ball. With that movement of Ellis maybe, or someone else. Nice possession play here. Roberts. Ennis. Ooh, if that had gone in, that's goal of the season, not just for us, but for the league, guaranteed. It's another highlight now. Well, because we are excellent high. This is on key highlights, probably done by now, probably. Maybe not. O'Neill. Down the right hand side, yeah, that's fine. Go backwards if you need to, but just don't make it a habit. Roberts, good movement. In he goes, penalty area. Penalty! I was going to say, that felt like, yeah, I think that's harsh. I think he got the ball. So Mikot's going to take the penalty for 3-0, and I did say I wanted a couple more goals to get the morale really high, or just try to, and we missed the penalty, which is kind of sums us up really. So we're going to change here. Let's get Kirkin on for Val Fernandez, and Johannesson on for these. Just to give, okay, we continue. Just imagine we might use all the subs, aren't we? We are 2-0 up. That's the point that penalty wasn't scored, but I may need to look at it again because I think the penalties have kind of changed. Is obviously the new signs have come in and players have left. Ball in the box, and I like a clean sheet as well. Would be nice, but main thing was to get the win. I think partly you could say that it's disappointing when we scored 2 goals, but you've also got to factor the equation that we are on a bad run of form. I don't know if it carries over to next season, whether the players kind of they're in a goal, they have a chance here, and they scored. Like I said, we still got that issue about us. We're not perfect. And this suddenly now, this is not a good goal again. This is really poor play. Just the fullback just not switched on, and it's Kirkin. What a surprise! Just not switched on to the ball. He's got one guy to man mark. If he does that, the ball's not on, and it's not a goal. And suddenly, from a comfortable position, we should have been 3-0 up. It's now edgy, and now we're going to throw us away. I'm going to see it coming now. You make changes with 10 men, and Kirkin's just not defending, is it? He's just nervous as hell, and let's go get that ball. Yeah, the changes I've made have really... Well, that penalty should have been scored. Kirkin, good tackle. Well done. Brilliant. Run it. You've got no support. You've got to run, mate. Well done. Pass it now. Pass it. Norwood. Make it edge of the box. Going to shoot in it. Yeah, he skied it. Yeah, not a great performance. That third goal, that penalty miss seems to have unsettled us. And it should have done. We're 2-0 up with 10 men. Just keep doing like we were. We cut. Good ball over the top. Kalu's in. Oh, why can't that go in? Why can't those go in for us? They never show too. Don't jump for that ball. You're never getting it. Just yeah, the decision making there. I mean, I'm in theory, what you should be doing there is shooting the ball and shielding it and blocking it. But I don't think the game allows shielding because the mechanics don't allow it. And I think so. Then what he's doing there is just like, oh, got to do it. He's got to pass the ball. But I think it's a harsh scoreline, this, on us. I think we've been way better than them. 10 minutes obviously helped. Referee, I'm not wasting time. But so yeah, full time, we won the game. Bristol City 1, Sunderland 2. It's deserved. More possession, more shots on goal. XG, she's got the third penalty. Mikot's penalty is really, really poor. Or was really poor. What's his penalty like anyway? Is it on here? 10. Yes, probably why. Still though, he's got a 50-50 shot of getting it right. We got the win though. Which is the most important thing. And I think it's been like, well, I've not shown me games, but I'm going to verify that myself. It's over 10, I think, since we won a game. Is it going to tell us? No, it doesn't say. But if we look back at the previous season, we can have a look. So when we last won a game last season, there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, not counting the friendly, of course, that doesn't count. So 15 games without a win, and we finally got one against Bill City against 10 men, which is great. So that is fantastic. So next episode, now, I think we'll come back for Barnsley and the Wolves for the simple reason there might be... Barnsley and Wolves. I don't like doing a massive gap between days between matches because I lose the flow of the episode a bit. So do Barnsley and Wolves. We can do any transfer business late in the day, but we won a game, and that's the most important thing. And obviously, like I say, lasting disappointing special memories, and have a bigger factor in our praise of the current performance. So we need a good start this season. If we have another dipping form like we did before, that will be a problem, and they'll factor into the equation. So we'll have to wait and see. So we'll come back for the Barnsley and Wolves games. Wolves obviously got relegated clearly, so that'll be a tough game, you'd imagine. Still working on transfers. I'm not sure if I will do any more deals, but I'm working on it potentially. The wage budget could be a problem. Obviously Dan Neal suspended, which is not great, but yeah. So guys, if you have enjoyed the episode, I hope you have. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new as well. Don't forget to check out the Let's Play channel and the FIFA channel down below. And I'll catch you guys all in the next episode. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.